Welcome. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. There we go. Welcome. Happy hump day. Welcome to this episode of the Inside Scoop. I'm your host, the man with the plan with the cleanest ways in all the land, Spivey. Make sure I get this camera together. Excuse me. Appreciate y'all for tuning in on the Signature Series Network, also on Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, and subscribe to the Signature Series Network. We got a lot we gonna get into today. Y'all see I'm dolo today, but it's all good. We still go chill, have fun. Let me get myself together. Woo! Yeah, again, we got a lot we gonna get into today. And we gonna start with my Cavs. Yesterday, oh my goodness. Man, we took a thumping at the hands of the Boston Celtics, whom, by the way, is playing great basketball this playoffs. They blowing out everybody they play so far this playoffs. I mean, it was only Miami in the first round, and they got us in game one in Boston. Whew, it's gonna be a tough one for us. Yesterday we tried our best. Boston started off the game on the run. We kind of somewhat simmered, settled down, and we cut the lead to, I think it was under double digits. But then that second half, the Celtics just completely took over. Jaylen Brown ended the game with 32 points. But the problem for me is, I know Jaylen Brown go get his. I know Jason Tatum go get his. The one guy we gotta somewhat control and keep under control, basically, is Derek White. That man, he had 25 points, shot and made another 5 3-pointers, 6 3-pointers for the game. You slow him down, I think you have a chance against the Celtics. Even though Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum gonna do what they do. But for us offensively, we got to get more out of our players. Donovan Mitchell can't go out here and do it all. It's kind of remind me of the LeBron days again. Donovan Mitchell can't do it all by himself. Darius Garland, where are you at? You supposed to be our point guard. You get paid the chips since everybody like to put a price tag on things. Where you at? It's bad enough you started out the Orlando series on a slow start. You kind of picked it up towards the end. But now we're in the second round. You should have got them jitters out of you, bro. Should have got them out of you. Now we're going against a formidable team in the Celtics. We need more out of you from that point guard position. We need more. You just can't give me 11, 12, 13 points and 4 or 5 assists. Now I need more from you from that. Well, what we want to lose another superstar in D. Mitch? Is that what we want to do? Because right now, you know what I'm saying, it's like he don't have the help. He's out there by himself. Evan Mobley, where you at? Defensively, you giving me your blocks, your rebounds. But by now, Evan Mobley, you should have been took that step to that next step to, dominate more on the offensive end. What's going on, Big Tay? You got to give me more than that. You can't come out here and just give me 6, 8, 9 points, 10 points, especially with no Jared Allen, we might not see him at all this series with a bruised rib, contusion, whatever it is they calling it. We might not see him all series. So especially without him, you supposed to be that guy, to be holding down the fort in the middle, offensively and defensively. We need more out of you. Isaac Okoro, I can't ask too much for more of what you did, especially the last game against Orlando, where you took that responsibility against Pablo Banchero and lightweight held him down, shut him down in the second half. But again, you going up against two monsters in Boston and Tatum and Brown. I just need for you to play steady defense, hit your corner 3-pointers when they open. Play smart. Don't turn the ball over. Matt Strus. We got you in the offseason looking at what you did in the Miami Heat series last year against these same Celtics. Your toughness on defense. Your 3-point shooting. We acquired you to give us all of that. It's an APB out on you. You MIA. Where you at? George Niang. You giving me more fouls than you giving me points. You can't hit a shot for nothing. We need more out of you. Caris LeVert. I like what you did the last game. You somewhat helped D Mitch. But this is serious. We need more out of you. The whole team collectively, we just need more. JB, coach. Oh, you on a hot seat too, bro? You ain't won a role playoff game since what? You became a coach in what, in Houston? We on you too. I mean, now if we go down, let us go down fighting. We can't go down getting our ass whooped by 20 plus every game. I mean, I get it. The Celtics is who they are, but damn, come on. You got D Mitch out there playing on a bad knee. He's not 100%, but he's still dropping 30. Still dropping 30. Mobley had a double-double last night. Man, listen. Okay. And that would sound right to you, coming from you, Kels. Double-double. Man, we missing Allen. Evan Mobley again posted, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what, third year? You need to take that leap, bro. We need more. I need you this series to get me between 15 and 20 with double-digit boards every night this series, especially with no Jared Allen, not knowing when he'll be back. Got to give me more. We can't be having Braylon Pritchard hitting half-court threes and Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown just coming up, stopping, shooting like he's Steph Curry, and you know, Tatum getting double-doubles. Like, nah, we can't be. Listen, again, if we go down, let's go down fighting. Let's go down fighting. T-Top, you get in the game, you know what I'm saying? Show me something. Show me that veteran. Show me something. Show me something. Let's get the Morris brother out there. I don't know which one, Marcus Morris, Marquis, whichever one it is. Hey, come off that bench and give me more. Let me see some Sam Merrill. We need something. We need the whole cavalry this series. I mean, y'all saw how tough it was against Orlando, which I think, you know, because the Magic had the size on us, it was very difficult. But Boston don't have that size like Orlando had. So we got to get together. We got to get it together, JB. Let's go. Or we looking at some changes at the end of this season. We gonna need Thompson to step up at the center position too. He got outcoached that game. Why he ain't playing Jones, the other big man? Good question. I don't know if he hurt. I don't even see the boy on the bench for real. So I don't know if he hurt. I don't know what. But hey, all hands on deck. All hands on deck. We need everybody. This was only the first game. Let's see the adjustments. We need to hit our shots. Man, listen. Okay, yeah, it's the first game. It's the first game. Again, I get it. The world, everybody else out there, they got the Celtics to win. Hell, some got the Celtics to sweep us. That better not happen. I don't see that happening. It better not happen. You better give me at least 6. At least 6. But again, yeah, it's the first game. Hopefully tomorrow, JB will make some adjustments and we get a dub. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but again, all hands on deck. Let's get it, Cavs. We down 1-0, but we ain't done. We ain't giving up on the fight. They try to sneak one out of Boston, make it 1-1, coming back to Cleveland. With that being said, let's talk about another series, the Wolves and the Nuggets. Now, is this series over with to y'all? Because to me, this is a wrap. This series is a wrap. Excuse me, folks. We're having some technical difficulties over here. But again, my bad for that. Again, like I said, the Wolves and the Nuggets. It's this series over with y'all. Because to me, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I thought, everybody came into this series not underestimating the Timberwolves. They got a good team over there. They got Ant-Man, who I feel like is about to be the face of the league. They got Cat, Rudy Gobert, by the way, who just won Defensive Player of the Year award. Alexander Walker, Jaden McDaniels, well coached over there. And yeah, everybody seen what the Nuggets did to the Lakers last series, where they completely did whatever it is they wanted to do. Jamal Murray hitting game-winning shots, Joker just bullying everybody. Basically, we had no answer. Not we, excuse me, but the Lakers. Everybody know I'm a Brian fan, so I say we. The Lakers had no answer. But this series, now after game one, I just looked at game one like, okay, maybe it was just a an off game for the Nuggets. They came out shooting horrible. We all knew Jamal Murray came into game one not 100% healthy. But then after game one, I'm like, oh, okay. They put it to them boys. Then game two happened. And it was like they put the clamps down. I mean, I thought it was hard for the Cavs to score if game one against Boston and throughout that whole Orlando series. But even with the Joker, it's tough for the Nuggets. It's tough. It is tough. You got Cat hitting threes. You got Nazir Reed coming off the bench hitting threes. They blew him out by 20 plus without Rudy Gobert the other night. The Joker looked like he just gassed out there. Looked like he's struggling. We so accustomed to seeing the 25 and 10 and 13 from the Joker. Last game he had 16 points. I think he had double digits. 16 points, 15 rebounds, 14 rebounds, whatever it was. But he's just not looking like the Joker. Michael Porter Jr., where are you at? You was hitting threes from the Atlantic Ocean against the Lakers. You can't buy a shot now. You can't buy a shot. You looking just befuddled out there. Jamal Murray. I don't want to hear the hurt excuse this series that he's hurt coming to this series because you was hurt last series against the Lakers, but you were still doing what you was doing now. Nah, you're getting D'd up out there. McDaniels and them boys ain't playing with you. They ain't playing. Gordon, where them baseline dunks at? I need to see this, Denver. Don't go quiet them out. Y'all fussing with the refs. You got Jamal Murray throwing heating pads and towels at the referees. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. You got Mike Malone jumping in referees' faces. Just ain't looking good. You got defenders guarding the Nuggets players literally laughing in their face as they guard them because they know they got them. And the crazy part about this is that was done in Denver. They still got to go to Minnesota. So can you imagine how that crowd is going to be? Coming back home, they up 2-0 on the defending champions. Ain't lost a game yet in the playoffs, swept the Suns. Now up 2-0 against the Nuggets. And to be honest with you, I think they might sweep Denver. I think they just might sweep Denver. No, I'm calling it now. The Nuggets win one and many and come back and make this a 7-game series. Man, Kels, listen. You got to stop with this notion of always trying to be that dude that like to take these underdogs and just so you can say I'm right about things. You got to cut that out, man. Like a blind man can see this series ain't looking good for the Nuggets. It's definitely not going 7. They may get a game. They may get a game. But it definitely ain't going 7. It's definitely ain't going 7. I'm calling sweep, but it may the game guys may say, you know what, this is the defending champ. They can't go out like this. Let us get them one game, and that's a big old if. But I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. What up, cuz? See my boy Marco said Wolves and OKC in the East, Knicks in Boston. Oh, you talking about the conference championships? Definitely. We gonna touch on OKC in a minute as well, but definitely, I right now I don't see. Again, I think this series is over with between the Wolves and the Nuggets, so I'm pretty much booking them in the Western Conference Finals, and I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on the whole Dallas OKC series in a hot second. Kels. The thing with veteran teams, Mike Malone will make adjustments starting with Murray, not bring the ball up. Don't be surprised if Reggie Jackson starts. Man, Reggie Jackson got a bum ankle, dude. That's if he played the next game. Again, Kels, stop, man. Stop wanting to be that dude. You know what I'm saying? That I told y'all so. No, man, this series is over with. This is over. Do you see how difficult it is for them boys to score on Minnesota? They got the number one defense in the NBA. Had it damn near the whole season. And in the playoffs, they really put it on display. When the last time you see the Nuggets put up 80 points in a game? When? In game one, they put up 97, 98, ain't even hit 100 then. So you tell me what adjustment that you think Mike Malone can make that he didn't make after game one that's going to make a difference this series, especially with a quote-unquote hobble Jamal Murray. Man, they got them boys in the head, man. This series is over with, dude. This series is over with. 5 games top. Yeah, I say 5. I mean, I think it's going to be a sweep. But, again, the game guys might give them a game and say, you know what, we can't let the Nuggets go out like this. Let's give them at least one game. You know, we can't. And that'll look bad. Not just on Denver, but on the Joker and the league as well. If this man get MVP and then get swept out of the playoffs, the way they get swept out of the playoffs. I mean, the way they losing the playoffs right now. You know, but this ain't, again, Denver, this not the Lakers. Y'all was able to allow the Lakers to get out on y'all ahead early in the game. Halftime leads. Y'all didn't care about that because y'all knew in the long run y'all could wear them down and y'all could come back, make y'all runs, and boom, game over with just like that. But this ain't the Lakers, man. This ain't the Lakers. Joker, you got to deal with 3 big boys. Gobert, Towns, and Reed. Timberwolves ain't playing. They ain't playing. Kill Will said, let's go Denver. Oh, man, stop it, man. It's over with. It's over with for them Nuggets. It's over with. So, yeah, this series is a wrap. It's a wrap. Don't be surprised, Minnesota sweep. SGA getting MVP. Hey, I like Shea. I won't mind them getting it. I would like to see Shea get it. Shea right now, you know, what he's averaging, 20, almost 30 a game, 29 a game. Him too as well. Again, we about to get on OKC. Really got them in a good position now in the playoffs. Had them in a good position all season. But I know the Clippers wish they had him now. I know they miss Shai Gilgeous now. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't be mad to see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander get MVP. Wouldn't mind that at all. Kels, what you talking about now, man? The adjustment he can make is starting the offense faster, stop using the pick and roll as much, get Murray off the ball, bring Gobert out on the perimeter. All right, Kels. You like it, I love it, man. You like it, I love it. All right, moving on. Since we're on the subject of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the OKC Thunder dominate last night, beat the Dallas Mavericks in game 1 in OKC. Luka once again struggling. Shai ended the game with almost a triple-double, 29, 9, and 9. OKC, they're that other team in the West that's looking real formidable along with the Minnesota Timberwolves. They also coming into the playoffs top 5 in defense. MVP candidate, as we've been stating, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren coming into his own. You got cats off the bench, Cason Wallace, Moore is coming off the bench. You still got Josh Giddey. So I like OKC as well. This series I think is going to be a long series with them in Denver, depending on the health of Luka Doncic. He wasn't healthy last series against the Clippers to end that series, suffering some type of knee injury, a knee sprain, but he out there still giving it to go for his team. Now this is a time for Kyrie to really go into his bag and really step up more. Not saying that Kyrie is not playing good basketball. He's playing great basketball right now in the playoffs, averaging well over 24, 25 points, 26, I believe, in the playoffs. But with a hobbled Luka, they're going to need Kyrie Irving to really step up and take over this team offensively until they find out what's really going on with Luka. He struggled again last night. Started out the game with 0 for 8 from three-point land. I can't remember if he even hit a three-point shot. Ended the game with only 16 points. Not Luka type stats or not a Luka type game, but in order for Dallas to win this series or make the series competitive, Luka gotta be Luka. It's going to be tough again with that knee injury. Kyrie got to be Kyrie, which I think he is. And then you got to have the PJ Washingtons of the world hit shots. They got Tim Hardaway Jr. back. He got to hit open shots. Derrick Jones Jr., he got to continue to hit open shots. There's a lot that got to go right for the Dallas Mavericks for them to come out this series on top. It's a tough series again against a young OKC team. I believe they're the second youngest team in the league, led by Shea, Williams, Chet. I mentioned all them boys. They got the Coach of the Year award. Can't pronounce his last name, so I'm not even about to try. Make a fool of myself. But I still think this series could be competitive, but it all depends on the health of Luka Doncic. I agree, Shea or Luka getting it. Yeah, Shea or right now, Shea, Luka, or Joker to get the MVP. But yeah, it's either Shea or Luka. Me personally, they got to. I would like to see Shea Gilgeous-Alexander get it. He deserve it. He got his team number 1 seed in the West. And playing good basketball right now. So I definitely would like to see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander get it. This series might be the easiest one. OKC is more talented than Dallas. What you mean by this series might be the easiest one? The easiest one, what? Played so far? Or played in the second round? I'm not gonna say it's easy. Again, Dallas, anytime you can have a 1-2 punch in Luka and a guy like Luka and Kyrie, you gotta respect that. So nothing is going to come easy in there. Kyrie is a champion, winning that championship here, of course, with them Cavs, 2016. Luka might not have an NBA championship, but he done played in meaningful championship games overseas at a young age. So you never could count out a team that got offensive weapons like Luka and Kyrie Irving. So I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy. Although again, OKC do got Shea, Jalen, and them boys. Again, playing good basketball. But Dallas also coming to the playoffs, one of the best defensive teams as well. Again, I just think last night it was on the road. They lost game 1 to the Clippers and ended up coming back to win that series in 6. So definitely not saying OKC. It's the Clippers. Definitely not saying that. Not trying to put them in the same category, nothing like that. So, again, they did lose game 1 of the Clippers and found a way to come back and win this series. But I'm still taking OKC this series. I just wanted to be competitive. I still think it's going to go 7. I could see Dallas sneaking one out in OKC. Maybe it's game 2, maybe it's game 5. But I think Dallas could sneak one out, I think Luke and Kyrie can win one game on the road. They have no one who can guard Shea or Chet or Williams, and their bench is better. Okay. Shea, I give you. No one could really guard Shea, especially a 1-on-1. It's going to take a team effort. Williams could be guardable. Again, he was only held to 4 or 5 points in the first half of yesterday's game. And once OKC got out and started running in the second half, we was getting a lot of clean open shots off of fast breaks and whatnot. But Williams is definitely a tough guard, but I think Dallas can scheme and come up with a good defense around him to at least contain him. Chet, man, listen, you could throw Derek Lively or Gafford out there on Chet. Really, only thing with Chet you really got to worry about with them is him shooting the outside shot. Him trying to body somebody inside, I'm not too much really worried about. So again, and on the flip end of that, who do OKC have to guard Luka? Who do OKC to have to guard Kyrie? I mean, and then not saying he's him, but hell, you got PJ Washington who's getting the average of 6 3-point shots up a game so far in this playoffs, giving them nice minutes, a nice little. I think he averaging what, probably about 13, 14 points so far this playoff. So PJ Washington playing well, Gafford playing well. I mean, Dallas as a team is just playing well. I just think game one, they ran into a well-rested OKC. They swept their first round. Dallas came off a 6-game fight against the Clippers, and they just caught them. I mean, again, I'm not going to make a big deal out of this, even though I'm still picking OKC, as I stated, to win this series. But I'm not making it a big issue. I still think that Dallas is going to make it competitive, and it could possibly take it 7, 6. 6 will be the minimum. 7, I would say they could do. Again, it all depends on the health of Luka Doncic. You know, and as he stated, if it was a regular season game, he don't think he'll be playing. But by being the playoffs, you know, as the leader of the team, he got to go out there and give it a go. OKC can do matchup zone schemes to contain Dallas. Now you're a coach. All right, man. Like, again, you can say that with anybody, man. That's a lot of different stuff you just said. Dallas could do the same thing. Again, I'm taking OKC, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as you say it's going to be, for whatever blasphemous reason why you think it's going to be that easy. Again, I don't think it's going to be that easy. Now, if Dallas come out and get ran out the gym game 2, I might have to revisit that. I have no problem revisiting things, but right now, it's just game 1. It's not like OKC is that much more inferior to Dallas. Again, like anytime you got a player like Kyrie or Luka that's on the same team, you got to always get that a chance, an opportunity per se to win a basketball game, and I think Luka and Kyrie can. Let's talk about your boy Jamal Murray. Again, you know, I talked about how Denver is right now is getting outmatched, outplayed, out-hustled, out-coached, out-toughed, however it is you want to put it in this series. You know, a lot of complaining coming from a lot of the Denver Nuggets players as far as calls that they think they should be getting, that they was getting in the past or the previous series that they're not getting now. But the NBA came out with a punishment per se to Jamal Murray and fined him basically $100K. He avoided suspension. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think Jamal Murray should have got suspended for that? One, you know, he threw the towel out there at the ref. The ref didn't see it. The ball boy ended up getting the towel. And then after that, he threw a heating pad, which the ref ended up seeing the heating pad on the floor, but didn't see who it came from. You see Reggie Jackson try to kick it away, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope ended up picking it up and throwing it to the sideline, getting it off the court. But in that whole same process, Karl-Anthony Towns was in the process of driving to make a layup, and it looked like he stepped on it a little bit, but not that much. But again, You know, they say them heating pads, heating things, whatever, they get wet and all that. Anybody could have stepped on that and slipped. So me personally, I feel like, you know, if they are going to ban fans for throwing things on the court, or, you know, oh, by the way, the referees did say the incident that Jamal Murray did, if he would have been seen doing it or whatever, that was a tech. He would have got tech, not throughout the game, but got a tech put on him. I feel like, this is tough. This is tough for me because I'm one that feel like, you know, playoff time, I want to see the best of the best out there in the playoffs. I want to see, because I don't like to hear excuses. Well, this person didn't play, that person didn't play. Kind of like how you go back to 2016 when the Cavs won the championship. A lot of media people felt like because Draymond Green got suspended for Game 5, that's the reason why the Cavs won, but they still had to play a Game 6 and a Game 7, and Draymond Green played in both of them. So, but nevertheless, they felt like Game 5 suspension was the turning point of the series. So now I'm in the mindset that I just want to see people out there. So a playoff game, no, I didn't want to see him. I don't want to see him suspended in the playoffs because I really do want to see how, or if the Nuggets can, as Kale said, adjust and make this series a series again. They say a playoff series don't start until the road team win. Minnesota won 8-2, took home court. Let's see if Denver could do that, but they can't do it without a Jamal Murray, whether you're 100% healthy or not. So I don't want to see him suspended, but I do feel like, you know, he could have got a more heftier fine. Because, again, that play could have caused real bad problems. If anybody could have slipped on that, you never know what could have happened with that. So he got the $100,000 fine. I feel like it should be more, but a suspension, definitely not. Now, I'm gonna cut this Jamal Murray thing short real quick and tell somebody who should have been suspended for some dumb, excuse my language, for some dumb shit. Which is, hold on, let me get to this comment. Well, he did it to himself. They need to hold these guys accountable. Now, what if someone would have slipped and tore every ligament in their knee? I agree. That's why it's a tough situation for me because, again, in the playoffs, I want to see the best of the best competition out there because I don't want to hear no excuses. So for the playoffs, I did not want him to suspend the regular season game. I might, you know, all right, go ahead, give him 2 games, give him a game or 2. But the playoffs, it's tough. Because for me, again, I want to see everybody out there competing at a high level. Now, the guy who should be facing the suspension, I think, is going to come soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to face some type of suspension next year. Is dumb Patrick Beverly. You know, first, he's mad. You know, feels some type of way. I believe it was the elimination game that the Bucks got eliminated in. And, you know, they was in the huddle, and it's been said that it was fans behind the huddle saying 1, 2, 3 Cancun, or 1, 2, 3 it's Overwood, or whatever it is. You know how when teams come out the huddle, they have their little let's go, or whatever it is may be. I guess some fans was somewhat trolling them. So he got mad, threw the ball, and it hit a young lady in the head. They threw the ball back to him. He asked for the ball back, got it back, threw it again, and hit a gentleman. All because he's in his feelings about what's happening in the basketball game. Pat Bev. Fans are entitled to say what they want to say. It was just unacceptable for what you did. Then on top of that, not even just that, but you goes into the locker room and then you insult an ESPN worker, a female like that, a woman like that. She asks you a question. The first thing you ask is, "You subscribe to my podcast?" She say no. Then you say you can't talk to her, and then you push the mic away. You know what I'm saying? While in her hand, and ask her to step out your circle. Man, who do you think you is, dude? You act like you act like you a top notch superstar in the league, and even then, a top notch superstar in the league shouldn't do that or get away with doing anything egregious like that. But you act like you somebody like Pat Bev. You's a journeyman. You's a journeyman. Do you even average 10 points for your career? Like you just known for being disruptive or being a nuisance per se. You the same dude who pushes Chris Paul in the back in the playoffs because he's cooking you. Like, come on, man. Like you can't be on this. So I do expect the NBA to come down with a hefty fine and suspension for Pat Bev, because you just can't do that, man. You just can't do that. That's like, you might have not went up in the stands, but you threw an object up there. Now what if that would have turned into a whole nother brawl part 2? Like it was the Malice in the Palace part 2. You can't be doing that, dude. You don't want the fans to violate you. Don't violate them. You don't want the fans leaving their seats coming down to the close to the bench saying egregious things to you or negative things to you about you or your family or however it is it may be. Don't do it to them. All because you mad? Because you about to get eliminated? Oh, because you're doing all that hollering at the beginning of the season about where you was at one point with the Lakers and you and Russ, and now y'all in situations where y'all teams in the playoffs can go deep and whatever it is it may be. You can't do that, dude. What up, Drew? He is Draymond Green with a little less talent now. Yeah. They both had the same type antics. But I can't see. I would hope, and I can't see that Draymond Green would do the thing, especially this past incident that Pat Bev did. I can't see a Draymond Green, throwing the ball, hitting a young lady in the head, getting it back, throwing it, hitting a young man with it, and then, in the locker room disrespecting a woman reporter all because she didn't subscribe to your podcast. So, do you subscribe to everybody's podcast? Do you got my podcast? You subscribe to my podcast? So if I see you, should I just hit you with a ball or tell you don't talk to me or nothing like that? You can't do her like that, man. That's just Draymond Green punched his own teammate. Okay, man. Listen, again, that ain't the first time. It won't be the last time you hear teammates fighting. It happen all the time. Basketball, football, baseball, hockey, soccer, rugby, whatever sport you want to name, it happens all the time. So, I mean, the way Draymond Green went about it, I felt, was wrong, but we done seen teammates fight before. But this is the first time I done seen, besides, the brawl in the palace, I have never seen a player do what Pat Bev had did. Hold on real quick. Let me see if I can get this. If I can get this working. Let me see. Hold on, Big Blaze. Let me see. It's been acting up, man. It's on this bull crap again today, so. Up. Now it was in. Now it's working. It's working now, Dar. I'm about to send you an invite real quick. Get y'all in here. Hold on. And other NBA news, hopefully we get my man Blaze on real quick. I want to get his thoughts on this whole. I think it might be something with your Facebook thing, Cuzzo. I think it might be something wrong with your Facebook thing, Cuzzo. They just let me send it to Blaze. Your invite sent, Blaze. But yeah, Pat Bev was definitely wrong for that. You right, Kels. By the time you saying something right, Pat Bev was definitely wrong for that. Some other things I want to get into the NBA real quick before we get into the last subject. The Miami Heat look like it might be some turmoil in Miami. Hold on. See my man Blaze come in real quick. You get the invite, Blaze, let me know. Ah, there you go. There you go. My man, what's going on?
Man, I'm still recovering, man. Still recovering. I feel the way Denver feel right now after getting smacked.
You getting smacked?
You know, Jamal Murray out there throwing stuff on the court. That man hurting. He feeling like the Heat was feeling. We was getting smacked up by the Celtics. Just like y'all did, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, where did you go? You went mute. I can't hear you no more. Yeah.
You hear me?
There you go.
All right. I think I got coming from.
Yeah, man. So everybody making ESPN killing me. Everybody making such this huge deal like Pat, you know what I'm saying, cuss Jimmy out, and they made the comments sound a lot more derogatory than what it was. Pat gave his opinion. Pat didn't demand Jimmy, nigga, you need the next time shut up. He didn't demand nothing on Jimmy. He just said what he said. I feel like, you know, yeah, he could have been trolling, but the way I feel is if you ain't playing, shut up. You know what I'm saying? That was that. That was it. Everybody in the I didn't expect him to be this aggressive and then that's the Godfather. Shut up.
Hey.
Shut up. They be trying to make something that ain't nothing. They just need clicks. You feel me?
You know what I got an echo coming from you.
Oh, I know. Well, that's because and everybody probably getting it. So you got to control it since it's your live. I'm teaching all my StreamYarders out there. So you have to go in your mic settings and click the echo cancellation. You feel me? When you do that, yeah, it'll get rid of it.
Let's see.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get rid of it. Like, I'm a professional. I had so many guests. Yeah, when you click on that echo cancellation, it'll go away.
No, I still hear.
And you got the echo cancellation clicked on you. That thing crazy now. Oh, there. No, that's still there. Hold on. Maybe I got to do it.
You said you got to do it on your end?
Yeah.
All right, we good now. Yeah, we good.
See, yes, y'all see what had happened was, right, is, you know, I'm still trying to recover from being smacked around by them Celtics. So, you know, life just ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got the dreads done the right way. And
it's just been rough for you since Miami lost.
It's been rough. And y'all know, if anybody saw that Heat Nation report, you know what I'm saying, which is the number 2 sports show on the network. Obviously, Inside Scoop is the number 1 show. But if y'all seen that episode where after game 2 and I was talking that good trash, you feel me? There, once you do a lot of trash talking like that, you feel me? And then you get smacked. You know, you get humbled. And then when you got to deal with not only all the Celtics fans that talk trash, and I could deal with the Celtics fans. It's Spivey that I can't deal with. He matches my intensity of poking the bear. Everything he said got to be like 9 laughing emojis. Why couldn't it be no laughing emojis? You feel me? You know, but yeah,
I know how you feel. I know how you feel about them boys. I know I know. When they on their high horse, they doing good. Oh my goodness! Like nothing can mess up your
Oh,
day.
right.
Nothing,
Nothing. But yeah, this
nothing can mess up your day.
the
But when
Jimmy.
they lose, oh my! When they lose, you like you could get like that old boy was on the video. You
Yep, that's me. You know what I'm
got
saying?
pissed. But
But the Jimmy Butler
you
Pat Riley thing, it ain't everything that they making it out to be. Jimmy
but do
came.
you think he got some merit behind what he's saying though? Because this ain't the first time Jimmy Butler, have done stuff like this. And Pat Riley is a no BS. You down there in Miami,
Hey, look,
Pat Riley is a no BS dude when it comes to them Heat. It's
exactly.
all about between them and the Spurs. I feel like got the best two organizations, like
Yeah,
culture wise. Pat Riley don't take a lot of stuff, and for Jimmy Butler to do things like that, you don't think Pat Riley really mean business this time? And then they talk about not giving them the extension because it's availability. So you don't think he really mean business this time?
no, not Pat. Now Pat definitely mean business. He always do. But in the context of what he said, it ain't no. All right, Jimmy, look, you need to stop talking to media. He, in that sense, was just giving his opinion on what that is. And Pat ain't shy or afraid. If it come off a certain way, it is what it is. I'm
Mm-hmm.
Roz. You got a problem with it, so be it. But that issue is not an issue. I know there's a lot of trade rumors going off too. Shout out to my boy Tobin. Shout out to my boy Sean. They down there, boots on the ground, every Heat game, every press conference. And I got word that Jimmy today spoke to them and said that he is not being traded. So all that everybody think, oh, what to bring him to Philly, to Cleveland? Shut up. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
we definitely don't want him here.
No,
We
I done dealt with two Cleveland fans telling me there's speculation that they were trading Butler.
nah. I see Philly. I see him going back to Philly.
Yeah, Butler said he's going to retire in a Heat jersey. Like I
Okay.
speculated before, he said he don't want to uproot his family or whatever, and he's down with this
Okay.
culture, and he
I
feels
mean,
like he need to get the job done. So
life is good in Miami.
yeah,
Can't go
but
wrong with it down there.
there's a lot of speculation about that boy KD wanting to go and bring his talent to South Beach now.
Here you go, man. Here you go.
Hey, look,
Look, this past season it was Dame. It was Dame.
hey, look,
Now it's KD.
what was Dame's fault because Dame made it public that that's the only place he wanted to go, and they tried him. I feel like you need to go ahead and make the move. But in your opinion, who you think, Dame, KD, which one? Which one would be a better fit?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what? I'ma say KD. The reason why I'm gonna say KD is because KD likes to play in a place that has a system put in place. You look at Golden State. He wanted to go to Golden State because he said the way they play basketball the right way. Which they did. They motion, they move the ball, everybody ate. You know what I'm saying? Miami is the same way. I'm not a complete Heat hater. I'm not. But Miami is the same way. Again, they wanted one of the best well-ran organizations, if not the best, in the NBA between them and the Spurs. Eric Spoelstra is one hell of a coach. He know how to coach. He know how to put players in positions to win, to be successful. He could utilize a bench. He could do whatever it is he needs to do. So I feel like KD will fit good in that situation because it's a system already put in place. You just plugging him in. He ain't got to go in there and try to change up everything.
Exactly.
You just plug him in. KD, we move the ball. And we don't do this ISO stuff. You get your shot, you get your shot. Everything just not have to be on your shoulder like it was at Golden State. So I definitely feel like KD would be a better fit than Dame would be in Miami.
And how do you see Dame as because his position is technically point guard?
Right.
He's a point guard. Do you see Dame as a point guard, that playmaker, or you feel he more of a two?
Ooh, this tough because Dame can get players involved in the game. I done seen him do it a lot of times in Portland, but I think he's a two guard trapped to the point guard body.
Yeah, I agree.
He gonna get buckets first. First thing on his mind is getting buckets, and then once he getting them, and defenses start collapsing on him, then he start getting his assists and getting everybody else to the game. But Dame, that's why I don't think Dame will fit in Miami. That's why I don't think he'll fit in Miami. Even when you was asking for it last year, I don't think that'd be just because of their culture. Just because of their culture. They
Yeah.
ain't want to come down and he yakking them from half court. You know, he want to do things like that. Spoelstra ain't having that.
Riley damn sure ain't having it.
he damn sure ain't having it. You know, he's subject to come down from the top and, hey man, come sit your ass down. What you doing? You see when Brian first year was there, he did something dumb on the court. Spoelstra called that timeout. You see Brian bumping. No, Brian ain't like that. You know, so they don't play that in Miami, man. So that Dame will definitely fit down there. Kicking it with Butler wise, his boys, yeah. But basketball wise, nah. Yeah. KD will be better fit. It'll be a better fit. But
they looking for another center. Man,
well, y'all have to give up something like it won't be a flat out signing for KD, right? It'll be a trade for him, wouldn't it?
No. KD did one. Didn't he do 1 year in Phoenix?
No, I think KD. I think KD might have 2 more years left in Phoenix, a year or two.
Oh, then I mean it might have to be a trade. Hey, look, some people got to go.
Or he got an option, one of the two. You said some people got to go.
People got to go. Like,
but if it's okay, now let me ask you this:
He's still big on Tyler Hero, which I am too. But even though he done made me question some things with the Boston series, but
he got 2 years left.
I do understand. Again, Hero was ineffective in the way he was because he was in a role that he didn't need to be in.
Right.
I feel like had he had Butler and Rozier out there, he could have just played his role. That's the one thing that I'm in agreement with Pat Riley is like, he was like, normally he do the 5-year window thing, and he's like, man, we move into year 6. I feel like I need to see what it's like.
Butler been over there that long?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Came the year of the bubble.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But would you, as a Miami Heat fan, would like to see that? What I mean by that, like to see that because that'll put y'all in the same situation, basically like as a Phoenix Sun team. If y'all was to acquire KD, y'all would have to give up. I'm pretty sure y'all would have to give up a lot for him. Do you think that'll be good for Miami? You know, if y'all try, the ultimate goal for y'all is trying to get that other piece in there to help Jimmy Butler, because obviously we see Jimmy Butler is getting older, as you stated a couple of times, getting older, and really is not that number one option as far as scoring wise no more.
The goal is
wouldn't that to deplete the Heat?
It would a little bit, the goal, because Riley definitely did say that he ain't into the everybody want him to be so quick on the trigger with getting a star, and he like, nah, just because you signed a star, you know, we brought Bron and Bosch here, we lost that year.
Right.
You know, I let him know I had to fatten up the team. So he definitely wanted still fattened up. So, and he believed in the core that he got. He just unfortunately damn injuries. Normally it's Jimmy by himself in the playoffs, and then this year Jimmy got hurt, so he wasn't in it. And you know, but he definitely getting on Jimmy with the not being available. There were some injuries, and then there's times that they weren't. He also did say sometimes when they don't announce an injury report and Butler misses a game and they just say personal, he purposely don't announce it because he feels like it's an advantage for the other team if they know, oh, Jimmy dealing with a leg thing. You know what? We finna attack him here, or he do his best to keep that out of the media. But at the end of the day, he's like, Jimmy gonna have to number one, tighten up with that, and two, he's like, he said it ain't so much about not wanting to do the extension. Is if it's the right move or we can get the right stuff with it, yeah. But if not, we got a whole year before we got to do that. So, you know what I'm saying? We can reappraise that next year.
Would you get that extension of Butler? Honestly, like just looking at, y'all went to 2 finals. Well, y'all went to one in the bubble. Y'all was hurt that year too, lost, and then y'all went to one last year and just got mollywopped by the Nuggets.
Yeah,
but other than that, Butler misses a lot of games, lot of games. So would you be willing to give him that extension that he wants?
Yeah, if
for the money.
Yeah, if he would agree, they get to have a conversation like I'm sure they getting ready to have, and he agreed to not miss out on them extra personal games, and he's there, then I'm definitely in it because I feel like he make the players around him better, and them boys just want to play better when they got that type of leadership.
He
You
do.
feel
He
me?
do.
I just feel like we need another consistent big man to help them, and I feel like
Oh,
a cheap alternative would be Dwight Howard or DeMarcus Cousins.
oh, hold on, time out, hold on, time out. Now we talk about Dwight Howard and DeMarcus Cousins. What you the same one last year? Well, coming to this season, harping on what's his name, Thomas Bryant.
Hey, look. One thing I'm gonna say about Thomas Bryant is I like Thomas Bryant competitiveness and I like his passion. You feel me? But he wasn't doing the same things he was doing in the Lakers jersey when he came to Miami. The only thing stayed the same was his hustle.
Matter of fact, who is your backup center right now?
I mean, Thomas Bryant is the damn backup center.
Did he get in the game this last series?
He did, and he did. He played the garbage minutes, and he was playing like we was up 3. He getting up and getting hyped by plays. I'm watching it hot. Every time he did so, he score a point, get a rebound, and he hype. I'm aggravated.
Now I will give you this. I do like Kevin Love, man. Kevin Love, he was their backup center.
Yeah,
Kevin Love.
And what Spo did was with Kevin Love, he understood certain matchup problems.
Yeah,
Love, which is why he didn't play more. I ought to be like, look, you got to play him, dog. And when he did, they hurt a little bit, but I'm like, you got to do something.
I mean, I like Kevin Love, man. He a veteran, and I definitely like him for the Heat because, as you just said, Spoelstra put him in at the right time and right situations. I mean, Kevin Love could come in there and knock down 4 straight threes for you. You know what I'm saying? You be like, okay, Love, and with the Heat, they need them points.
Exactly.
Especially coming off that bench, they need them points. So,
exactly. And I feel like Jaime only gonna get better. That boy Jovic, get better.
I got to give you your props now. After the draft, I distinctly was having a conversation after the draft.
Yep.
And you was harping on him, and I didn't believe you. I wasn't sold on him. But he showed me otherwise. So I do think that he got Jokic, whatever his name is. Get him some more time. I think he'd be all right. So he got a good foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like draft picks. That's another thing they do well too. They draft well.
Yeah.
But Jimmy. He got.
We need to go. Hey, we need to go get Bronny.
What's that?
Sign LeBron on the veterans minimum.
Like I want everybody down there, man. Everybody. No, that's what's up, though, man.
Want to win, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to hear from a faithful Heat fan, man, on what's really going on with Jimmy Butler and Pat Riley. But I understand Pat Riley's view for real. I do understand him. Butler, I need you on the court instead of talking. Exactly. I need you out there. Before I let you get out of here, man, let me get this.
Don't write checks. Your teammates got to cash.
Facts, especially when you ain't out there playing. Before you get up out of here, man, I know you've been keeping your eye watching some of these playoff games, whatever.
Yeah.
The way things is going now, who is your favorite to take it all?
Man, I'm going with the Wolves right now, man. them boys impressed the heck out of me.
Man,
I love a good story and to see the rise of Anthony Edwards becoming the face. I love it.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. I was saying Boston all season just by what it was looking, but the way the Wolves just dog whoever it is they played in the first Phoenix, just dog walk them, and then the comeback do the same thing against the Nuggets, the defending champion in Denver, and they got to go to Minnesota now. They did that in Denver. That defense, man.
That arena about to be so hyped for that game.
Hype.
You thought they had some momentum before. It's
man, I feel bad for them boys.
I don't think Denver can get another game. They figured out and they got the personnel to do it how to not double on, because what they do is they double these boys. I mean, they don't double them. They play them one-on-one. And then you
Right.
know what Denver like to do? They like to, all right, you go rest Murray, get out and let Joker run. No, they like, all right, you leave one in, we jumping them. We got
Right.
something for them. They're not that defense. I'm like,
It's nasty. It's nasty. It's
so
nasty. I thought
that's
the Cavs was having a tough time on Orlando. Them boys having a real tough time against the Timberwolves. Hey man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to this episode of the Inside Scoop with your boy Spivey. Appreciate everybody from commenting, tuning in. Appreciate Blaze for coming on, giving us that Heat Nation
yes, sir.
knowledge on what's going on. Y'all don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook and also subscribe to the Signature Series Network. Till next time, y'all know how it is. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy out here. We out of here, y'all. Deuces.
Peace.